morning. Hello. Welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show here live on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device. If you are up this early in the morning, let us know why. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. If you are watching on an Echo show, it's all you need to do. The name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by what you'd like to tell us. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, get involved. Go to backchannel.tv on your phone and say hello that way. It is February the 25th this morning. My name is Hayley. This is Allyson.
Good morning, everyone.
Laughing at the way you've, not laughing, Allyson, but just admiring, sorry, the way you've coordinated your earrings and top.
Do you like that? Happy Friday, everyone.
Made an effort. It's Friday for all of you at home who are watching. I haven't, as you've probably picked up on that. It's a little fun fact here. Lovely Allyson earlier in the week said, if you're watching on an Echo show, it's worth it just for this. So Alyson's there drinking a cup of coffee, and it's hard. We do a 2-hour show. We don't have any breaks. So Allyson said, I'm going to order you a thermos flask, Hayley, so you can pour a little drink when we're on air and you don't have to leave your seat. And I was like, what a lovely, thoughtful woman. And she is lovely and thoughtful. But
she's not good with measurements.
This is my thermos. I don't know. I don't think it does it justice how small it actually is, but that's the size of my head. I'm lucky if I get a shot of coffee during the show. So
it's the same size as her phone, as her iPhone, everyone, because she sent me a picture yesterday with an iPhone beside it. I was like, well, that is super handy.
You are adorable, Allyson. Thank you very much. February 25th. Good morning. Happy birthday to James and Oliver Phelps, who play the Weasleys in Harry Potter. I had to think there for a minute.
You're very good to know them. I've not watched any Harry Potters.
I asked producer Will before the show. Sean Astin, who was in the Goonies, 51 today. Oh my, Goonies never say die. But he's getting closer to that age. And Rashida Jones from The Office, 46 today. Happy birthday to you all. If you have a birthday, you'd like us to give you a little shout out, let us know here. Listen, get involved with the show. Say hello, because if you don't talk to us, we are quite literally just two tired women talking to you for 2 hours straight. That's it.
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
So get involved, say hello. The ways to do so, like I said, if you're watching on an Echo show, you can see Allyson down in the coffee from a huge flask. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by what you'd like to tell us, or go to backchannel.tv. Or if you're watching on YouTube, like a few of you do, just type in the box below and it will come through to us. Allyson, did you know on this day in history, so the 25th of February, but on the year 1963, the Beatles released their first single in the US?
Oh, please, please me. Wow. That's a big day, 1963. Whew.
First single Beatles released. I mean, you will remember that then, because you were a young 56, were you back then?
I was a young 56 exactly at that age, Hayley. Very good guess. I was a young 56. That's amazing to me. Look, and then when they really hit the States big, was it after they did late night? Wasn't it a late night show that they got shown on, and then everyone was like, the Beatles?
Well, I don't know, but if you know, let us know.
Let us know.
Here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Good morning to Marty, who's joined the stream. I can see that Maestro is with us and Gio is with us also. Happy day. Happy Friday to you all.
Happy Friday.
Yes, Friday.
Everyone. We made it. We made it.
We made it to Friday. It's been a very long week, but thank you for sticking with us if you have. Also, it's World Quiet Day today, Allyson.
Shh. Is it World Quiet Day? This is not my day then. I was not made for this day.
Also in the USA, so it's World Quiet Day, but also the USA, it's National Clam Chowder Day and National Chocolate Covered Nut Day. Two very different foods there.
But more my jam, especially the chowder. As we've discussed before, I love a soup. Do you not like a soup? What about a corn chowder or like a...
Just the word chowder doesn't make me feel well.
Chowder.
It makes my stomach churn.
Really? Isn't that interesting? I love me a little chowder.
Thanks,
chocolate covered nut day I could do without, but you know.
Oh, I do love a chocolate covered nut. I do love a chocolate covered nut.
We're very different people. We're very different people here. We've
You have your chowder, I'll have my chocolate covered nuts. Producer Will says he objects to the word chowder as well. It's just a horrible word.
It sounds like something that happens when you're sick. Yeah, this coming from people who use words like snog and chuffed. okay? But you're not into chowder. Chowder upsets you.
Ooh, stop saying it. Hey, in the news, Allyson, did you know that the crown jewels have been stolen? What? Not the actual crown jewels, the props from the award-winning show, The Crown.
Well, I know because I saw the article that was sent to us last night, but that's crazy. They are worth
Allyson,
quite a
you
bit of
can't keep any surprises. Well, I
nothing.
know because I read it.
I know it already. It is amazing because they are still worth quite a bit of money, aren't they? What was it? It was like
Mhm.
15.
Yeah, so these are the props from the Netflix series The Crown. If you don't know, it's about the royal family. Now, items worth up to $150,000 were taken during an overnight raid. So props were taken include a rare Fabergé egg replica, still
Yeah.
worth loads of money. So there you go.
Huh.
If someone tries to sell you some crown jewels in the pub, just be aware they're not real.
Don't
Good
trust.
morning, Doug. Lovely Doug's
Hey,
with us.
Doug. You want a Fabergé egg? I got one.
Where's a Fabergé egg? It's like a
It's
bejeweled egg.
it's a bejeweled egg is what it is. A big, like, fancy bejeweled egg. Yeah.
Speaking of
People
eggs,
people
Allyson,
collect
this
I do.
morning, I mean, we have a little pre-show meeting, if you can call it that, and Allyson was eating not just one, but a bowl of eggs.
Two
A
boiled
bowl of
eggs.
eggs.
Yeah, good morning,
Lovely.
everyone.
Good morning. Hey, listen, I know what you're thinking. How have you got so much content? And how are you going to keep this going for 2 hours?
Well,
Well, listen, we're going to struggle. No, we're not. We've got 2 hours worth of content here today on Backchannel, here till 8 a.m. Get involved with the show. Like Doug has done. He said, good morning, Hayley and Allyson. Good morning,
hi,
Doug.
Doug.
The show's here all day, though, on Backchannel. We have 12 hours worth of content. After ourselves here, it's a wonderful Liv Harrison. She is here 8 till 10. At 10
Yeah.
till 12, it's the Jam and Rennie show. 12 till 2, it's the Anthony Davis show. 2 till 4, it's Hal Rudnick. And 4 till 6, it's Mario Smith. I know it now. 12 hours worth of content. So stick in, jump out of the show, say hello to us all. We are here all day. Backchannel is the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with your hosts via your device. Like lovely Doug has done every day. Doug is a regular listener of the show. And he said, can I give you a riddle a day? And we were like, do you know what, Doug? We need the content. And Doug has said, unfortunately, there's no riddle today, but we will talk about the belly. So Doug is
Well,
deciding we're going to do
okay.
anatomy instead of a riddle. And do you know
Belly
what?
talk.
That's the kind of show we are.
We're up for
So
it.
we're going to Doug's belly fact coming later on in the show. Hey, but should I tell you what else is coming up in today's show, Allyson?
Hayley, why don't you give me and the people a rundown of what's about to happen this morning?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Because coming up, we're going to be solving your problems or attempting to solve them in our Agony Aunties section of the show. We're going to be playing the one-star movie review game where we take a movie that's been panned by the people of the internet and we ask you to guess what the movie is. We're going to be, as always, playing a game of competitive true or false towards the end of the show. I'm going to be talking about the top best films of the 90s.
You
Get
have
involved.
reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Yes, that is all coming up. So stick around until 8 a.m. with us here this morning. Let us know why you are up. You can let us know what you've had for your breakfast. You can let us know absolutely every tiny thought in your head within reason, as long as it's appropriate for a breakfast show. You can see Noah and Evelyn have joined the stream. If you would like to say hi, if you go to backchannel.tv, you can type in what you'd like to tell us there. If you are watching on an Echo show and can see two tired women struggling to focus, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning, like Doug, who later on is going to give us a fact about a belly chain. Brilliant. Doug also said, last night I had meatloaf and mashed potatoes and green beans for tea.
Oh, I
Very
love a little
comfy, Douglas.
meatloaf. I love a meatloaf. Doug, I'm excited today. Sorry to jump in because after I'm done the show, going to meet somebody for lunch and we're going to the Pie Minster. Okay, so Pie Minster is a great pie joint. So here in the UK, when we say pie, most pies they're not dessert pies. Their pies here are like meat pies. Like I'm gonna go for the chicken and mushroom pie because I'm a big fan of the old chicken and mushroom pie. I'm bringing a pie home for Danny. He is having the beef and Stilton pie. It's a big day for us, Doug. Like we love a pie.
You're
in this
always
house.
eating out, Allyson. Honestly, you're like the one of the women from like Sex and the City. You're always like eating out, meeting out. I never get invited. It's unusual, that isn't it? Never get invited.
Hey, you want to come? You want to drive to Manchester?
Not for a pie.
Not for
I mean,
a
I like them,
pie.
but not enough for a pie. Who are you meeting today? Is it another fellow comedian?
It is. It's a comedian that we both know, Sarah.
Oh, well, lovely. Well, I hope you
Yeah.
have a lovely time. Hello to B, who's joined the stream as well. Thank you for joining us this morning. Say hello. Let us know where you are in the world. Let us know what you're up to. And like Doug, you can even tell us what you had for your tea last night. And if you're interested,
Please
regular,
do. I love talking
regular.
food. Please
She
do.
does. Honestly, she could do a 10-minute just going, it's like a thin, crispy pastry.
Oh,
But
God. Yeah.
what did I have last night? Oh, I had one of my meals. So I'm doing this health kick at the minute. And I'm getting sent these nutritionally balanced meals to the house. I always have a few biscuits after, so that sort of takes away from it. But I had like a Szechuan noodle thing last night. Very nice.
Oh, was it nice?
Yeah, it was nice.
Would you say there is a good size portion, or is this why it's healthy? Because it's like, here you go.
Oh no,
here's
no, it's a little portion. But yeah, very enjoyable. Enjoyed it. I had a few biscuits after, so it does take
fine.
away
Stop
from
it.
it.
Punishing yourself for the biscuits.
And then
Yeah.
I went for a run. Went for a run, Allyson, following the lady on Peloton. Been doing the Peloton workouts. If anyone does them, let me know, because I struggle. And she's
So
like,
you
"Come
can
on,
do
you
the
can
work-
do this."
You can do the workouts even without like owning the overly expensive
Yeah,
equipment.
yeah, you can. You can. They've got a little whole fitness plan. Not that I'm not. By the way, I'm not getting paid to sponsor this in any way, shape, or form. They wouldn't want me associated with them. Just a woman sweating on a treadmill is not the look they're going for, but I do enjoy them. There are other workouts available though.
Okay.
Welcome to the show. Listen, it's time to crack on, Allyson. We're going to do our first segment of the show. It's our agony auntie section. Now,
Love
in
it.
this
Love it.
segment, love it. Myself and Allyson are your glamorous aunties, and we are going to attempt to solve your problems. If you have a problem you'd like us to solve, I say solve. Listen, we are not trained therapists, right? We are
No.
not even trained to do this job. It does show, I know. But if you would still like us to discuss your problem, if you'd like two comedians from the UK, one is from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, obviously based in the UK. If you'd like us to solve or attempt to, listen, actually, take the word solve out. If you'd like us to talk about your
Talk about-
problem
Yeah.
on
Have
air,
a chat. Have a chat. Yeah.
yeah, let us know. Allyson is very good at it. She's very kind and very caring, whereas I don't have the patience if it's a long problem. If that hasn't put you off, as Doug says, we are not trained therapists. We're not Doug. Get involved. Send us your problem. You can do so via the ways. If you're watching on an Echo show and can see us, the command to give to your device is the word say. Say is the magic word. Name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your problem. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo and would still like to get involved, just type your problem in there. Dead easy. Watching on YouTube, you can type in the box below. If you live near myself and Allyson in the UK, just shout through our letterboxes. You can do that. Or if you have a more in-depth problem, you can email us. I mean, why? You'd ask us if it was more in-depth. I don't know, but you can. You can email hello@backchannel.tv. Just make sure you put Hayley and Allyson in the subject box. First problem, Allyson, are you ready?
I am ready.
This is from Lindsay in Nevada. Good morning, Lindsay. And they say, I'm single and not getting any younger. Should I lower my standards?
Lindsay, absolutely not. Look, here's what I think, Lindsay. If you are finding your lifelong partner a little bit later in your life, how lucky are you? You know why? Because this will probably be the relationship that lasts forever. Okay, let's be honest. You meet a partner early on. Sometimes
Don't tell your partner that when you meet them. That's
yeah,
terrible.
no, this is it. This is the one forever. Don't open with that. But also, Lindsay, I don't think you should lower your standards, because what is going to happen is you are also, I always say this to people, look, when you're an exceptional person, it takes longer to find an exceptional person. So no, don't lower your standards. If anything, keep thinking about getting a clearer picture of who it is you want in your life, what type of partner you want in your life. Don't be thinking about, oh, this is getting hard, maybe I should, because that's what you're putting out into the universe then, sister. You need to focus on, this is what I'm looking for. This is the type of person I want to share my life with. Also, once you get an even more clear picture of what you want, that gives you a better indication of where you could go to maybe find it. I mean, what do you like to do in your spare time, Lindsay? Are there groups that you can join where there might be like-minded people? What kind of activities do you do? You know, these sort of things. So I think the more you get a better idea of who it is you want in your life, what your life is about, the easier it will be to find somebody. But don't think you need to lower your standards, Lindsay, ever. Up them is what I say right now.
I mean, we've all lowered our standards, Lindsay, and it's never worked out. So, I mean, although it's worked out for my partner, he lowered his standards with me, and we're still together. So, you know, it might work. It might work. Doug has said, by the way, if you find someone later on in life, it's okay. Absolutely. Stop putting pressure on yourself, Lindsay. Enjoy the time you've got while you're single, Lindsay, because you can't get that back. And sometimes you really miss it.
You do.
really
And
miss
it's not just about being single, it's just about having space to yourself, your own environment. I mean, Hayley, her fantasy the other weekend, she was so excited because she had a hotel to herself for a whole evening. She was like, I'm just gonna
So
lay in the bed.
excited.
I'm gonna watch Netflix. I'm gonna have a snack. I'm gonna, people were partying and going out after a gig, and Hayley was like, I gotta
go. I had to make it. They were having an after-show party with free drinks, Matt had, and I was like, I've got things to do, just because I wanted to sit on the bed watching Netflix. So, just enjoy it while you can, Lindsay, and I'm sure the right person will come along for you. Doug has said also, sorry, irrelevant to the problems, but I just want to answer this question. If you have any questions, by the way, we will answer them here on the Hayley and Allyson show, such as, Hayley, have you brushed your hair? Yes, I have. Doug said, did you get any snow in the UK? So we did a little bit. Now I'm based in Liverpool, home of the Beatles. I don't think I mentioned it.
Great city in the world. Yeah.
Great city in the world. And we had a little bit of snow. There's definitely global warming happening because there was snow and then there was like sunshine within the space of about 10 minutes.
Did you get any hail? We got hail here is what we got. We got plummeted with hail. Yeah, like for like 10 minutes and then it just stopped and was gone. So yeah, we've had a bit of snow, but it doesn't stay, Doug. It's not like snow like, that it snows and it melts instantly. Everything here is slushy mush. But yeah, we did. It's the wind that we've really been getting. It's just been like crazy windstorms. So yeah.
There we go. Doug is in Ohio. What's the weather like in Ohio, Doug? Let us know. Listen, thank you for your problem, Lindsay, and I hope you meet the love of your life or someone who'll do for now. Next problem is from Devin in Nebraska, who said, my friend refuses to admit that he's ever done anything wrong, no matter how big or small, and he's never once said he's sorry. How do I deal with people like him?
That's a really good one. How to deal with people who never say sorry. When things are brought up to him, is he defensive? Does he just not address it? Does he avoid it? Is he's like, I've done nothing wrong? I always think the best way to deal with people who don't say sorry is if you hit them with what you did made me feel like this, then they have to address the situation because your feelings aren't like something they can avoid or be like, I didn't do anything wrong. If you're like, when you did that, I felt like this, they're going to have to acknowledge your feelings, acknowledge some behavior. But if you accuse them of doing something wrong or you shouldn't do it, like they can argue that, but they can't argue feelings. Okay. This is why I always like to hit people with feelings. Gosh, this is an awkward friend to have, Devin. Have you had them around in your life for a long time? How many things have they done that they've never said sorry for?
I know a few people like that, though, but they know when they're wrong. They just can't admit it. This is the issue, isn't it? Stubbornness. But I think, Devin, that like Doug has said, take a break from that person for a while. And I don't think that's quite good advice, Doug, because they'll soon realize that not many friends want to stick around when someone doesn't apologize when they've done some stuff wrong. So they'll realize, I think. Yeah.
I do think there's sometimes, though, you got to hold a mirror up to them to make them see things that they are doing wrong. But like I said, you can't be like, you did this wrong, because they'll argue it. But if you let them know that their actions are affecting people beyond themselves, that I think is a good road to take. But yeah, also I'm kind of with Doug. Like maybe just take a break. Are they fun to be around if they're doing things and never saying sorry? I don't know.
Maybe play the game. Sorry, is that still a board game? Sorry, just so you can hear them say it.
I'm sure you could find it somewhere. Sorry was a great board game. Good memory,
Or maybe
Hayley.
what you could do is I say, should we go karaoke? And then all the songs you give them are like "Sorry" by Elton John and things like that, just so you can hear it, just so you know what it's like to hear it. There you go, Devin.
There it
Good
is.
luck
Yeah.
with your problem. If you have a problem you'd like us to discuss here this morning on Backchannel. The command to give your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, good morning. The command to give your device is the word say followed by your problem. If you are listening on an audio only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your problem in there, or if you're watching on YouTube, type in the box below. If you live on our streets, shout through our letterbox. Get in touch. There's loads of ways. Chris from New Hampshire has been in touch. And they say, my office, get my teeth in, Chris, my office is very cliquey and I'm just not a part of the main clique. They keep talking about everything they've done together loudly when I'm in the room, even though they've made no effort to invite me. I understand what that's like, Chris, because Allison's always talking about her plans on air that I'm not invited to. Anyway, Chris says, this grates on me because I feel like I'm in high school again. Am I overreacting? What do you think,
No.
Ali?
I mean, I don't think you're overreacting. I understand, Chris. Look, it hurts, right? You're feeling a little like, you're not a part of the main clique. But I mean, do you have some people at work? I mean, look, if it's just that one group and they're doing things fine, are there other people? You obviously maybe have made connections at work. Also, I don't always feel work is the best place to like have tight relationships. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Do you want to be involved in everyone's life, so intensely, the people that you work with? I mean, don't you want a bit of space? Don't you want to? I don't know, Chris. I feel like, yeah, it does hurt though. I mean, could you organize something that everyone could do at the office? Maybe you should reach out and start doing like a weekly lunch that everyone could go to, or I mean, maybe try to do that sort of thing. Or I would say just let it go and look to form new relationships within the office that will make you happy. Because, yeah, I hate
Listen,
cliquey.
yeah, and the reason myself and Allyson got into comedy is because we're social outsiders, and now we're not even in a clique in comedy. So we understand how it feels, Chris. We understand. Now we're
I get it.
outsiders in the bunch of outsiders. Doug has said maybe take breaks together, play some games. You could do. Good advice, Doug. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it, Chris. Get a new job. You don't need them. Move on. Is that bad advice? I think it is. Good morning.
Do you
I'm
love
just
your
going to pour
job?
myself a coffee out of the flask Allyson bought me. Listen, yeah, do you love your job, Chris? What is a job? I hate clickiness in an office.
It is.
If you just joined us, by the way, that's a little in joke from earlier in the show. Allyson ordered me a flask so I could refill my coffee, but it's the same size as my hand.
It's
what
a
would you
half a
say?
cup of coffee.
It's a half a cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
Quarter cup of coffee. Good
I
luck with
would
that, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, good luck. The other thing you could do is just ask them about the activities they're doing. Oh, hey, I heard you guys did that axe throwing thing. I've always wanted to do that. What was it like? I mean, you could do that, but I kind of feel what I want you to do is just like form your own and not be looking over to that group. Because I'll tell you what, there's probably a lot of backstabbing and gossiping going on within that group. So let me tell you, grass is always greener on the other side. Your side is probably really great. Just stay where you're at and find some friends and form relationships in the office that are also not a part of that clique. And you watch before time. There's probably more people that feel left out as well. And you will form your own clique that then you can isolate and cut out people from.
Thanks, Allyson. Thank you, Chris, for your problem. Final problem of the morning. Although if you have one and you'd like us to talk about it, get involved with the show. You know the ways. The command to give your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, is the word say, followed by your problem. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Don't know why I said it like that. Or if you are watching on YouTube, type in the box below. Final problem of the morning, unless you have one and you'd like us to solve it, such as my co-host ordered me a flask and I don't know how to tell her there's only a quarter cup of coffee in it.
It's so brutal.
Alex from Delaware said, my dentist asked me out on a date. I kind of want to go, but is that weird considering he's seen the inside of my mouth? Listen, Alex, they could have seen inside of worse things. So
yeah.
I don't think the mouth.
No, they've already seen inside your mouth. Obviously, they're like, all right, I still want to get involved with this person, which is great, which means your mouth is probably in pretty good shape because are they really going to date someone whose mouth has fallen apart? They'd be like, oh, that's just a lot of free work I'm going to have to give away. So First off, take that as a real big compliment. Secondly, a dentist. Get in there, Alex. Come on. How happy are your parents going to be? No, I don't think it's weird. Look, do you love this dentist? Do you want to keep going to the dentist? The only thing is, if it doesn't work out, are you going to be able to be like, you know what? I'm still going to go see this dentist. How do you feel about the dentist? Are they more important to you as a dentist, or are you like, dentists are a dime a dozen around me, so I can go find another one? I don't know. I'd give it a go. You got one life to live. If he's bold enough to ask you out, then he's obviously willing to go like, I am interested in this person, to take a chance. I think that's quite a compliment, to be honest with you.
Allison's just seeing free dental work. She's not seeing the bigger issues. She's just like,
Oh
free
my
dental work. It's so
God.
expensive. I mean, has he asked you out while he was, doing surgery on you?
In your
In
mouth
that
while
case,
you were gassed out?
in that case, that is weird. But if you want to go, you go, Alex. You only get one life. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd probably be a
It's not
real
like-
fun date. I mean, okay, let me ask you this. Have you enjoyed the conversations you're having with your dentist when you go? Like, does this person, yeah. Did they strike you as I mean, if you have no attraction to the dentist, then don't go. But if you're like, I kind of want to, go for it. Go for it. Right?
Yeah.
Again, I think
Yeah.
if they're willing to ask you out and go, I might lose a patient, but I'm really attracted to this person, I think that's quite a compliment, in my opinion. Yeah.
There we go. Thank you for your problems this morning. Listen, Allyson, shall we play a game? Shall we play a game?
Oh, that was very ominous. Is that the? Do you want to? Do you like
Jigsaw?
games?
Should we play a game?
Do you like
Good morning. This is time for the one-star movie review. Hey, Tim has bought Ain't That the Tooth?
Hey, Tim's on fire. Tim, you're back. You're here in the beginning. You got great jokes. Couldn't be more happy, Tim. Yes.
It is time for the one-star movie review. As Doug has
is,
said,
Doug.
Allyson.
One-star movie review. One-star movie review. That's
It
right.
That is right. It is time for the one-star movie review. If you haven't seen this segment of the show before, where have you been? What's going to happen is Allyson is going to read out 4 different reviews that people have left online for a movie. The thing these reviews all have in common is that they've left it a 1-star review online. They've hated it. Doesn't mean it's a bad review, but here's a little excuse me.
Oh, do you take that sneeze? Actually, while you sneeze, I'm going to throw in.
I'm allergic to reviews.
Tim, you're not the only one with a good little tooth pun. Producer Will has just said, just make sure the date isn't at tooth hurty, like tooth hurty.
Oh my days!
I loved it, Will. That's what I say. We haven't even had producer Will on yet, have we?
We'll get producer Will on shortly. Don't you worry, Allyson, because I need to go and get a coffee because the flask you've given me isn't big enough to hold one. Anyway, so what's going to happen is Doug, by the way, has let us know he's going to go and eat his meatloaf. Listen, this is your show where you can tell us absolutely every tiny little thought in your mind.
Meatloaf for breakfast. I love your style, Doug.
Oh, my days. Right. Where were we? Let's get back on track. It's Friday.
One-star movie review. Yeah.
One-star movie review. Allyson is going to read out 4 different reviews left by 4 different people of the internet. They've all left a film a 1-star review. Doesn't mean it's a bad film. Just means these people didn't like it. But today, little clue, it is a bad film. It got 2.7 on IMDb.
Oh, awesome. 2.7. That stinks more than a closet full of boiled eggs.
So, Allison's going to read different reviews out, and she's going to read them out in a different style. Listen, I like to make this segment a little bit more interesting for me, mainly. Allyson is a trained drama teacher, and we thought, give her a little bit of motivation as she's reading the reviews. If you have a suggestion you'd like Allyson to read the review in, let us know now. For example, Allyson, read this review like a dog walking on its hind legs. She will attempt that, right? She will do it. But you'll be amazed at what she will do for little to zero money. Allyson, read this review like Donald Trump giving a speech. She will try that. Like, absolutely any suggestion, let us know now. How would you like Allyson to read out these reviews? Make your suggestions now, please. I know Doug's off to eat his meatloaf, so he can't. Tim, if you have any ways you'd like Allyson to read the review, let us know. B in North Carolina, Noah and Evelyn, Cole, Jennifer Lopez, and Nate. I don't think it's a real one. Could be, though, couldn't it? She could just be.
Could be.
She's from the block. She's keeping it real.
I want
Ella?
it to be Jenny from the block.
But let us know if you have any ways you'd like Allyson to read these reviews out, then do get in touch now. Otherwise, I will make it really, really difficult for her today.
Hayley, it's Friday. You should
I
be
know,
nice
it's
to me on a
Friday.
Friday. I bought you that great thermos.
Did.
I thought I was really just being a great person. I was like, I am going to solve this problem of her not
You
being able to
literally,
get.
look, I can hide it with one hand.
Okay, maybe we should return the thermos and I should give it another go. Like maybe.
No, Allyson, it is adorable. I will be taking it everywhere with me. And
Yeah, for
give
what?
them-
For what? For one shot of water? For what?
My partner was like, did she mean to do that? Is it like
No, no, she did
he's like-
not.
He's like, you could put like gin in it and take it out in your purse. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted by 1-star thermos flask, 1-star thermos flask. Allyson, right, here we go. We're
Okay.
getting distracted. I apologize. It's Friday. We've got a little bit off the rails this morning. Thank you for sticking with us. I'm going to read out 4 different reviews that 4 people of the internet have left a movie, a review. They've all given this review a 1 star out of 5. It could be out of 10. Who knows? For a film. What we want from you, though, don't get distracted by Allyson's performance. What we want from you is the name of the movie that they're talking about. That's it. Dead easy. Tim has suggested, how about you read it out like a 1930s gangster? I like that, Tim.
That's good. All right. 1930s gangster.
And Allyson, Tim, was around in the 1930s, so she'll remember what they used to speak like.
All right, here we go. 1930s gangster. Yeah, of course this is not supposed to be taken seriously, but it counts as a strike against it when none of the characters are even remotely likable. The actress is way too talented to be playing the tyrant running the institution. It is disappointing to witness a highly respected actress brought down by such nonsense. And the other actor manages to appear in perhaps his worst film since the Cannonball Run 2. The result is a pointless mess that should be concealed in a solid diaper and placed in a trash bin. Maybe lighted on fire for good measure.
Thank you, Allyson. What was that? Was that a cigar you were smoking?
I had a cigar. I was smoking a cigar while I was doing it.
If you're not lucky enough to be best of an audio show, you would have missed out on that great invisible prop Allyson was holding.
I do a lot of physicalities. If there's no other reason to get an Echo show, it's to see all that I am creating within these performances.
There's a reason not to get an Echo show. Anyway, good morning.
Wait. Yeah.
Do you know the name of the film that person left a 1-star review for? So we know they believe the actress is too talented to be playing a tyrant running an institution. Also, the actor has appeared in Cannonball Run 2. But do you know the name of this film? Let us know. Make a guess. Listen, there is nothing to lose because there is nothing to gain. There is no prize. It's just a little fun game to wake you up this morning. The command to give your device, if you are watching on an Echo show, could see Allyson holding an invisible cigar. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. Or you can go to backchannel.tv and type your answer or guess in there. Or if you're on YouTube, sometimes grass puddles with us, type in the box below. Allyson, next review.
Yes. All right.
How would we like Allyson to read this? Tim, do you have any more suggestions? B in North Carolina. Do you have any ways you'd like Allyson to read this review out? Noah in Evelyn. Do you have any ways? Listen, the harder you make these, the more amusing it is for me. For example, I've said to Allyson in the past, can you read this like an 80-year-old woman on a skateboard? And she's gone, do you know what? I'll try.
I've given it a go. Yeah, just like a
given it a
80-year-old
go.
woman on a skateboard. I did the best I could.
Let us know now. We'll give you about 5 seconds. Otherwise, I will think of another suggestion. And we've got 3 more reviews to read out. And guess the name of the film. That's all we're after from you. The name of the film that these people have left a 1-star review for. Can tell you today, it is a bad film. Whoosh! I've never seen anything below a 3 on IMDb until today because it's got a 2.7, stinking out those theaters.
So these reviews are they're correct. They're correct, is my opinion.
Correct.
We've never seen this movie, but yeah.
Although we like Grease too, so we can't really talk about the caliber of films, can we?
Yeah, but Grease 2's great, Hayley, and we know that. And if anyone
just seeing
really
what
gave it a
Grease 2
try, they would learn that as well.
4.4 on IMDb that Grease 2 got. Anyway, Allyson, next review. I'd like you to read this out. Like a person who's just ordered something off Amazon Prime, and when they've opened it, it's like the wrong size. It's like half the size of what they expected.
Okay. This is a created, completely unrealistic portrayal of someone getting an Amazon gift that turns out to be far too miniature to actually use. Okay. Oh, I remember seeing this film when I was young, and even then, I didn't remember it being entertaining stuff. Dr. Alina Kinder and Heap run the world's leading manufacturer of baby products, Baby Co., which doubles as a theme park. But secretly, they are working to crack the secret of babies communicating in their baby talk language as they discuss secrets of the universe or whatever. The smartest baby, however, Sly, has managed to escape from the lab, and they need to get him back. Did you hear that?
Thank
Did
you.
you hear the change?
I did hear the
change?
change when you
Thank you.
realised what you'd got wasn't what you thought it would be.
Thank you.
Tim has made a guess. He said, is it Baby Geniuses? Well, Tim, we shall let you know very, very shortly. I mean, Allyson did say the word baby about 10 times in that one. So we'll see if you're right, though, Tim. We'll see if you're right. Tim, we've got 2 more reviews. Don't ruin it. So, Allyson, you skipped a review there.
I did. I see that now. Yeah, I'm ready for the next.
Hi to Laura, who's joined the stream. Hi, Laura. We are currently playing the 1-star movie review game, where our lovely Allyson reads out 4 reviews that people have left online for a movie. The thing this movie all have in common is that people have left it a 1-star review. They've hated it. They've gone online. They've typed up a review. But what is the movie? That's all we would want you to guess. Tim has got in touch on the feed, and Tim said, is it Baby Geniuses? We will tell you very shortly, Tim, if you are right or wrong. Allyson, what's going on with your camera?
I was just gonna plug in my other iPad. Sorry, everyone.
Listen, if you have an Echo show, you're really missing out, because you did see the inside of Allyson June Smith's arm.
Armpit, everyone. Armpit shot. You're welcome.
Armpit cam. Okay,
fans
Allyson.
Only. Only fans.
Only fan. Allyson, will you read out the second review for us in the style of someone who is leading a ghost hunt?
Oh, yes, absolutely, I can.
What's the film? That's all we're after, the film.
Right. Everyone, gather around, gather around. Okay, so this is one of the most legendary bad movies ever made. It's become iconic with how terrible it is. The good news is that at least it isn't worse than what most people say. The downside is that it's still very low. There was one good joke in this movie about how they make the police come to Baby Co., and that's it. This was made by the director of A Christmas Story, and it just so happens this one takes place around Christmas too.
Thank you, Allyson. But what is the name of the movie? If, like Tim, you would like to make a guess and you are watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, head to backchannel.tv. You can type your guess in there. One more review, Allyson. Tim, do you have any suggestions? Oh, go on.
I can't believe this was made by the same director or the same person who did A Christmas Story. Do you remember A Christmas Story? They won't give him a BB gun because they'll shoot his eye out.
Now, listen, that film wasn't big in the UK, but one of our friends, Kate McCabe, who we will be getting on the show at some point, she made me watch it, and I loved it.
It's a great Christmas movie. It's so funny. To me, it stands the test of times with like humor and jokes. It's such a funny family Christmas movie. So I'm really surprised that Baby Genius was made by the same person.
Allyson. She's done it again. She's done it again. She said the name of the movie, I mean, before we had a chance to reveal it. Thank you, Allyson. That segment of the show is now closed.
Tim, you're right. Tim, you won.
Tim, we were going to milk it for another 5 minutes, but who needs to? Allyson has confirmed that you are correct, Tim. You are our
Do you-
first winner.
Do you want to hear the last review read like a jerk who's giving away the game? Oh, gosh, guys.
Oh,
That's 2 weeks in a row I've ruined a game, everyone. Oh, gosh.
listen, Tim, you got it. You were straight in there. Second review, you got it right anyway. We were going to milk it for a bit longer, but we don't need to because Allyson has told us.
I've decided it's
answer.
over. It's over. Baby genius. Tim, you were absolutely right. But A Christmas Story is a really good film, everyone. So go see that.
Listen, if you have a secret you want everyone to be told, let us know. Allyson will spread it on air. And she'll do that
Promise
now.
I won't say anything. Promise I won't say anything, gang. Wow. You're welcome.
We need to do
You're
an
welcome,
NDA.
Will.
We need to do an NDA on these games. Tim has said was the director Bob Clark.
Well, let's find out. We got some time to kill. Give us a minute. We'll look that up and
what?
you know.
I will tell you right now, Allyson, you fill while I find it out.
You know, there are moments in my life where
It was Bob Clark. It was.
Oh, there we go. That was quick. Didn't even need to fill it. Forget those moments. We're moving on. I can't believe I did that again. Producer Will went, it's been a minute. It's been 1 week, actually, Will. I have successfully
Bob Clark, Tim, as Allyson said, did do A Christmas Story, but he also did Porky's. So it's quite a variation there. Quite a variation.
Is a classic for all the wrong reasons, everyone.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there we go. Listen, that was cut short. That was the 1-star movie review game. If you didn't, if you haven't seen Baby
review, 1-star movie review. I'm sorry.
If you haven't seen Baby Geniuses, it's got a really good cast. Kathleen Turner, Christopher Lloyd, and Kim Cattrall. Released in the year 1999.
You would think. I think this is one of those movies, though, that when stars. Like, they're like, oh, you make all these big, beautiful motion pictures, and then we're also going to need you to make Baby Genius at the end of the year. We're all like, oh, this is my tax to pay. Oh, that's scientists. Here, just so you know the movie. I don't want to run you guys short of all the info about this movie. Scientists hold super intelligent talking babies captive, but things take a turn for the worse when a mix-up occurs between a baby genius and its twin. Dun, dun,
There
dun.
we go. That was the 1-star movie review game. It was
Cut short.
Shorter than what it normally is. Thank you to Tim for making a guess. You were completely right, Tim. You were off the bat, straight away, boom, boom, boom.
He's back on form. Tim's back on form. Yeah.
Guess who's back? Back on form. Tim is back. Well done, everyone else who made a guess. Tim has said someone's going to write in for advice about a co-worker spoiling games. I know, Tim. He's also spoiled my cup of coffee, Tim, because I don't know if you've seen earlier in the show. She ordered me a flask, and that's the size. Anyway,
I'm not good with measurements, everyone. Measurements and details are not my forte. Oh,
thank you, Tim. Thank you for everyone else for taking part this morning. This is the Hayley and Allyson show here until 8 a.m. And this Allyson cuts it short. But now it is time for our news story section, Allyson. You look concerned then, Ali.
I know. I'm like, don't worry. I can't give these away because I haven't read them. No, I'm kidding. I have.
This is a section of the show where we sort of talk about the news stories. Use the term news very, very loosely.
And not major news stories that might be missed in the world that we want to bring your attention to. Fun, lighthearted, maybe questionable, interesting. News? Do you like news?
News. I mean, there's a reason these stories might have been missed, such as the dad. Now, the headline on this.
Okay, breakfast morning show. Yeah. Okay.
Dad finds new way to enjoy himself with a vacuum cleaner. Now, before you get any ideas, what this dad does is Tom Quirk has been drawing pictures in his carpet with the vacuum. I don't know if producer Will can get the pictures up.
He's incredible. Tom Quirk, this is incredible.
He's 36. Yep, he's been using the vacuum hose to draw things such as the Mona Lisa in his carpet. Doug has given us his facts. We'll do that shortly, Doug. So Tom went to Dunelm, which is a store in the UK. I don't know if they have them in the US. Bought themselves a rug. And these are the pictures he's done. You can see him if you're watching on an Echo show, Doug. I know you can't see these, but what he's done is the fur on the rug, he's styled. So he's been drawing pictures using the different shades of fur by pushing it the wrong way. And he's done a Formula One car. He's drawn the Mona Lisa. He said his wife is always like, right, yeah, this is good, but when are you going to do the actual household chores?
He's like, "Well,
There he
I
is.
vacuum the rug. I vacuum the rug." But it is pretty incredible. And sometimes he just does pretty designs, but like the accuracy of all of it is pretty phenomenal. Like, and I love that he just stumbled upon this. Like he was just hoovering one day, vacuuming, and then was like, "Oh, actually,
There he
look
is.
at he's done
Jack Nicholson in The
The
Shining.
Shining." And then he's just got a nice pattern under the coffee table there that one day. Look at these patterns. This is lovely.
This is filling news stories. That's what it is. But I've seen Donald Trump. Show Donald Trump. Oh, there's Pennywise the clown. I mean, that is terrifying. Slash. There's Donald
There's
Trump
Donald Trump.
in the
That's
carpet.
really good.
I mean,
That's
it's
a
very good, but I do think he needs to start looking for a real job now. Anyway, good luck with that, Tom. Well done, you. Do you do that, Alison? Do you do any sort of when you
carpet
should be
art.
doing when you should be doing housework and you get distracted by other things? Hello to Bryn, by the way, who's joined the feed. Good morning,
Hi,
Bryn.
Bryn.
Hope you're well this morning. Thank you
Yeah.
for joining us.
What do I do to distract myself? I tend to patter about. I tend to waste time by doing like I don't know. I'll get obsessed over it. Like I'll clean a counter for 10 minutes, or I'll like I don't know. I sometimes I get distracted with like if I look at something and I'll be like, oh, I can reorganize that. I'm a big reorganizer. I'll get obsessed about one particular section of like one shelf, and I'll be like, I'm gonna get into this shelf when I have a million other things I need to do. But that shelf will be dealt with. So that's kind of what I do. I waste my time with that, and obviously on my phone.
Procrastinator.
I'm
Good
a
morning.
very
Thank you for joining us. If you are, I can see that Rose has joined the stream. Bryn has joined the stream. B is with us. Doug, Tim. Good morning. I hope you are all well this morning. This is Backchannel, the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts. We'll be playing some games very shortly. We'd love you to get involved. But for now, we are talking about the news stories. And there's a toddler in Georgia who's been. Now, this sounds. When I first read this, I was like, this sounds serious, but it's not. He's been diagnosed with an extremely rare uncombable hair syndrome.
And that is an actual term. It's a term.
It's an actual term. So this toddler in Georgia, he's got wild hair, right? And his mum they can't do anything with it. And his mum was like, someone got in touch with his mum and said, look, I think he's actually got a medical condition. So I don't know if you can show a picture. He sort of looks like our MP, Boris Johnson. His hair's sort of wild. So
I wonder if Boris Johnson has this condition. That might explain.
There you go.
So it looks like somebody has rubbed a balloon all over his head. You know, when you do that with a balloon, you would rub it on your hair and then pull the balloon away and the hair would stand up. That is
no matter what they do, they can't do anything with it. They can't use gel or anything on it because it breaks. They can't, it's very delicate hair. So someone come up to the mum and was like, oh, I think your child's got this. And she had to go and see a specialist. They sent the strands of hair away and they said, yeah, it's called unbrushable hair or uncombable hair syndrome. And it's basically the strands of the hair are in like a triangle shape. So they can't do anything with it. I haven't got that. There's no excuse for this. But there you go. The baby is called, what's that the producer will say? Let's have a look. Producer Will, can we get another picture up of this baby? He's adorable though, the baby.
He
so
is
cute.
A cute baby.
Lock Samples, that's the name of the baby. That's what producer Will is saying. He's got his own, is that his actual name? Lock Samples. So his name is a hair related term as well. He's got his own Instagram account at uncombable_locks, about 3,100 followers. Look at his hair. Bless him. There you go.
He's like, this is it. This is my hair. This is what I'm working with. What a cutie. What a cutie.
We're talking the news stories this morning on the Hayley and Allyson show. Get in touch if, like Bryn, you'd like to say hello. You can tell us anything on this show within reason. We're a breakfast show. But get involved. The command to give your device is the word say if you're watching on an Echo show. So the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, you can go to backchannel.tv. While you're there, why not hit the leave a review button? Let us know what you think of Backchannel. We've got shows here all day, 12 hours worth of content and 2 hours worth of Allyson drinking a cup of coffee. Here's a story. Next story. Let's have a look. The crocodile breaks out of a zoo in Florida. I mean, terrifying. Florida's full of crocodiles anyway, isn't it? We've got a few Florida listeners on the stream at the minute. Sheila usually joins us. We'll have to ask her about this later on. But a Florida zoo have shared a video of an attempted escape by a crocodile that broke through the back window of a van during transport and attempted to flee down a road. I mean, how did it break out? A crocodile's good with picking locks?
It kicked open the yeah, it's my guess is it's got look, crocodiles have very strong tails, as we all know. They've got a lot of muscles in their tails. So I think he like just banged the door and just like knocked it over. Because if you look at the size of this crocodile, it's a biggin, guys. It's a crocodile. It's huge. Yeah.
Producer Will, can we get the footage of this for people who've got an Echo show? Are we okay to show this? Let's have a look. By the way, if you are scared of crocodiles, look away now, because I know some people, like my friend's got a huge phobia. She can't look at
Crocodile
pictures
phobia.
of-
I have never even heard of a crocodile phobia. Huh?
If you've got an Echo show, Producer Will's just going to show the clip now. So this is the actual door cam footage of the crocodile escaping. You can see it there. So someone, oh dear.
They've
That's
wrestled
people
it to
trying
the
to-
ground. They're trying to get him back. People are driving by like, is that
Is that
that
a
a
crocodile on the
crocodile?
main road? There you go. We're talking the news stories this morning. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Producer Will.
Oh,
You've
turn
got
your
no
volume on,
sound.
my love.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
You'd think after all these years it would be over. I think it's probably a good idea to be scared of crocodiles. Like, it's a
yeah.
good phobia to have.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a good
sensible.
safety. Yeah, that's practical. Yeah.
Especially if you live in Florida. Maybe not so much in the UK. We don't really see that many.
Now, that would be bad.
It would be. Hey, Producer Will, while you're
Yeah.
here, I don't suppose you've got a story about a 6-foot man goat?
Have I? Yes, I have. You
Thanks,
thought you'd
Will.
catch me out with that one, didn't you? You
I
thought
did.
there's
What
no
are the
world that
chances?
Producer Will's
What
going to have a story about
are
a 6-foot
the
man goat.
chances of that?
But when I put them together yesterday, I knew you were going to ask. So, a driver believes that they might have spotted a 6-foot goat man or a man goat, whichever you want, roaming around his village. Around 2 in the morning, in a village in Northamptonshire, here in England, people traveling were shocked to see a large figure looming over them in the darkness. And obviously, the first and only conclusion that they've come to is that it was a 6-foot man goat.
Yeah, man
Which
goat.
also-
Absolutely.
Just so happens to be the name of my new band, 6-foot man goat. We're like a heavy metal band. We're called 6-foot man goat. So our first show is tonight. I will be playing the tambourine. They said that these people who spotted it in the village said that it hung around for just a moment before disappearing again, leaving only the void of mystery behind it. So they saw something dark and shadowy at 2 in the morning. I mean, I feel like they've done a bit of jumping. They've jumped with both feet to the conclusion that it was a 6-foot man goat.
Man goat. I like that it's more than one person though that is like, no, we saw a man goat. Swear we saw
It's got
a
to
man
be.
goat.
Yeah.
There
I mean-
are things we don't understand, but man goat, I don't know.
Come on, though. Like 6 foot, tall, clearly quite outdoorsy, up late, clearly quite interesting, a bit of a party animal, maybe. Are you single, goat man? Get in touch, Producer
Aw.
Will.
What if it's just a goat-looking type individual who happened to go for a late night walk and then was
Yeah.
like, everyone keeps staring at me and then ran away quickly.
Stop calling me a goat man.
I'm
just
not
a
a
man.
goat. I'm a
Have you
ram.
Have you heard about Dave? He's got a very goatee looking face. That's what people say.
Hey, goatee.
Have you ever seen anything that you can't like explain?
Yes.
Have you ever seen?
Yeah.
Was it me?
I did.
Was it what my hair does when I don't shower in the morning?
I love your hair. What are you talking about? Your hair's always perfect. Yeah. I did have one of those moments where I thought I saw something. And I mean, it was more felt. You know, when people are always like, I felt like I wasn't alone. That's what happened to me. All of a sudden, I felt like there was a presence and I saw a dark shadow, everyone. And I am not a believer in that beyond, I don't, but I did have a moment in time where I'm like, that I cannot explain to people. And that genuinely happened to me. Yeah.
I'm not either. I'm not really a believer either, but I am a poet. But the other night, because I live in an old house with a lot of people and it makes a lot of noises.
Yeah.
But the other day, literally only a couple of nights ago, it was quite late. I was doing my dishes as I usually do. And I heard this noise I'd never heard before. And it really made me
Question what it was.
I was like, oh my God, what was that noise? I was like, well, it wasn't the fan or the boiler or the dryer or, any of these things. I was like, what was it? It really creeped me out for a hot minute. But then I got over myself and went to bed.
Have you heard that noise since?
No, I haven't. And I hope never to hear it again because it was creepy.
It was a goat man. It was a goat
Could have been the
man.
goat man. He could have been coming to say hi. He could have been
It's a
trying to ask
goat
me out.
man instead of scat man. Goat man.
Goat man.
Thanks, producer Will. Hello to Jack, who's joined the stream. Thank you for joining us this morning. This is the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will. We are here until 8 a.m. We're here for another hour, actually, Will. In fact, while you're there, shall I tell people what's coming up in the next hour of the show?
Please, could you? I'd enjoy that very much.
Okay, I'm glad you asked, because coming up in the next hour, right here, stick around on the show, producer will be doing his quiz of the week, and we're going to be playing a game of competitive true or false. It's competitive because I make it that way. We're going to be talking about the best movies of the 80s, and we would like your opinion on what yours is. And as always, we end the show on a fun fact. That's all here. Stick
You
around.
have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Thanks, producer Will. It's
that
your
was
quiz of the
fun.
week. By
I
the
really
way,
enjoyed that. That was fun.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
loved that
This
you popped up
is-
like that. Yeah.
This is Vicky said producer Will. Funny.
It's
Okay.
Right.
It is time for producer Will's quiz of the week. This is a little game I've put together just to make sure that Hayley and Allyson are kind of paying attention to all of the hard work that I put into planning the show every day, even if you do spoil the game halfway through. But that's fine.
How dare you?
And the most important thing is that you can play along at home as well. So if you've been here every day, which if you have, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You could know that you will know the answer to these questions, but don't worry if you haven't, because you can still figure them out. They're things you might have seen on the internet. They're things you might have read about on Twitter. The things you might have seen on, I don't know, Reddit. Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
I've talked a lot about world records this week.
Lots, yeah.
So my first question is, how many balls did Jonathan Hannon catch whilst planking? Hayley,
60.
you're saying 60. Allyson,
69.
this is the guy who set the world record. I know what you're thinking. What could he have been doing? But yeah, he was catching balls whilst in the planking position.
If you think you know, by the way, and you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your guess in there. Doug, can you remember how many balls this particular man caught while planking?
Jonathan Hannon.
Is his
I don't
name.
think I can plank for about, after a minute, I'm ready to give up.
30 seconds, I'm done.
I don't think I'm not enough to be able to break a world record, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. Oh, Doug says 74. Doug says 74. Doug's on 74. I said 69. Hayley said 60. What is
You're
it?
all
What's the
very close.
answer?
The answer is 66.
Ah, close.
Hey!
I knew it was in the 60s.
You can all have a point.
Thank
They
you,
are quite
Will.
meaningless. Okay, I've got another world record question for you. What was the record for the fastest time to push an orange a mile with your nose? Do you remember? Somebody said.
I know.
Go on.
22 minutes.
And
Oh, what have we got to do seconds now?
yeah.
32 seconds.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. If you think you know, get in touch, set your device. I think it was 8 days.
No, because I said a week and it wasn't a week.
You said a week. It was shorter than that.
Producer Will's quiz of the week. Doug, can you remember that particular record? What was the record again, Will?
The record was for the fastest time to push an orange a mile with your nose. Because of course it was, you know? Why wouldn't there be a record for that?
Yeah, that's a perfectly normal record. Everyone needs to know that sort of information.
Somebody has clearly woke up one morning and thought, you know what? I think I can break that record.
Do you know what they've seen? They've seen their dog or someone doing it on a
Yeah.
carpet and gone, I can do
Mhm.
that.
I
Yeah, I
can
can
do
do that. If my dog can do it, I can do it.
I could do that. I could do that.
I think I could do pretty good because my nostrils are very wide, so I think I would have good coverage.
Oh, I've got a massive nose. I think I could probably beat this record. Okay, I will tell you the record was 22 minutes and 41 seconds.
41. But
I
Hayley,
remember the
great
22.
job.
Pretty
But
close.
I only
Yeah.
remember that though. It's because Allyson said it was a week, and we're like, no, Allyson, it was
No.
minutes.
22 minutes.
It's only
I
20
could
minutes.
like do it in 2 weeks.
Because
Like a month?
if I'm gonna try and break a record, I don't want one of these things. I want to get it. Like, I'm a busy man. I want to get it over and done with. You know, I want something that I can do in 20 minutes, not something that's going to take a couple of hours. Busy, I've got stuff to do.
Exactly.
Okay. Who worked at the Gap before they came famous?
Oh, I know. I
Who
got.
worked at the Gap
Bing,
before
bing,
they
bing,
became
bing.
famous?
Oh.
Allyson.
Kanye West.
Yeah,
Allyson saying Kanye West.
it was Kanye West.
Was it?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I love that
Kanye.
you made buzzers for yourselves. That was
Yeah.
the thing we discussed. Worked at the. I can't imagine. Kanye. You think it was Kanye West? Do you think he would have been a good Gap employee?
No,
Well-
I can imagine going. Can you do you
No.
have these in a size 10? He'd be like, "What y'all speaking to me for?"
Like, I don't want to be responsible for. My favorite Kanye West moment is his tweet about the water bottle, where he was like, "I hate when you wake up on a plane and you've got to be responsible, and they've given you a water bottle, and now you have to be responsible for it." Do you remember that?
But I sort of understand what he means.
Well, but you
It
don't.
does
You're on
sound
a
with
plane.
Kanye.
You can leave that water bottle and probably
Yeah,
they'll pick
it's
it
not
up.
like
You've got it. It's on your seat. You know what I mean? There's nowhere to put it.
Yeah.
Doug
Doug
thought
says
it was
he-
Madonna.
Yeah.
Well, but Doug, I think you're confusing because we spoke about the job Madonna had before she was famous, and she actually worked in Dunkin' Donuts. Please.
What a great
Good
place
guess,
to
though,
work.
Doug.
It was Kanye West. You were correct.
Ba, 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 ba.
I'd love to work in it. I'm gonna. If I ever have to get a new job, I'm going for something donut related. Okay.
Donuts. Okay.
In the news this week, a hard hat traveled 3,300 miles from Maine to where? Allyson, June Smith.
Norway. It went to Norway.
It went to Norway.
Oh,
Hayley's shaking her head.
Sweden.
Okay, so this was a news story that we talked about this week about a man in a country who had found a hard hat that was from Maine. So he traveled 3,003 miles to get there. But where did it end up? Got Sweden and Norway as answers. The correct answer was...
Finland.
The correct answer was Norway.
Hey!
Yeah!
One of those Nordic hard hats, you know?
Well done, Allyson. Hello to Jeffrey, who's joined this stream. We're currently playing Producer Will's Quiz of the Week. What he does is he sees how much attention myself and Allyson have been paying to the show notes this week. You can get involved. You can make a guess. These are all questions that have been in the news or we spoke about on the show. So even if you haven't been with us during the show, you can still make a guess.
You might have heard. Yeah.
It costs nothing to make a guess because there is no financial gain. There's no prize. Just a bit of fun. Go on, Will. Give us a question.
This one's a nice, easy one. So you should know this. You should know this. That's so Gigi. Which celebrity that we talked about this week has a cat called Delilah? Hayley.
You know what? I pressed it and I don't know who it is.
Allyson.
Tom Jones. I don't know.
I think Will. Yeah, I get it. You have a sound effect. Is that what you just said
all
to me?
right,
Yeah,
get it.
I like
I'll go
the
sound effects too, you know.
Was it James Blunt?
Okay.
If you have watched the show this week and you know who has a cat called Delilah, let us know. Or if you would like to make a guess, I think mine was pretty good with Tom Jones. But command to give your device, because he has a song called Delilah, Will. That's why. Don't roll your eyes at me.
And at what point this week did we talk about Tom Jones?
We never, but I'm making an educated guess. Anyway, if you are listening, Jeffrey, you're on an Echo show. If you want to get involved, just go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answers in there. It's completely free. It's just a bit of fun. There is nothing to gain from it, Jeffrey, other than the right to be right. If you are watching on an Echo show, such as our lovely Doug, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guest producer, Will. If you are watching the Echo show, is so vain. All he does is when he comes on, he just looks at his own hair. Do you know there's people that when you're on a Zoom call to look at themselves?
I don't like it. It gets all
I
wavy.
love your
I don't
little
like it.
swoop.
Okay.
All right.
If you think you know which celebrity had a cat called Delilah, use the magic word say, let me know, or go to backchannel.tv. Delilah, I want to get a cat. I want to get a white cat, and I want to call it Mozzarella.
Ah,
or Mozzie for short.
So
think that's
cute.
I think that's cute. Okay, I will tell you that Hayley and Allyson, no correct answers.
What?
It was Freddie Mercury.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah. I
Freddie
remember it
Mercury.
now. I remember
Had
it
a
now.
bunch of cats, one of which was called Delilah. But what vegetable had its own day this week? Hayley Ellis.
Sweet Potato Day.
You think it was Sweet Potato Day. Allyson, you're nodding in agreement.
Yeah, I agree with her. It was Sweet Potato Day. And yes, everyone, potatoes are vegetables, but they are also a starch. So don't start thinking you're really doing a good job on one of your 5 a day.
I don't think they count towards one of your 5 a day. They're not even the best type of potato.
What's the best type of potato?
Mashed.
That's not an official guideline
Variety.
from any scientist. Thank you.
No, but it is from producer Will's official official potato rankings.
Oh
It's a
my
document.
days! We are playing producer Will's quiz of the week. Hit us with a question, Will.
It was the sweet potato. It was Cook a Sweet Potato Day on like Monday or Tuesday or something.
It was.
Great job, Hayley. Great job.
Thanks, Allyson.
Okay. How expensive? Nope. How old? I'm not very good at this. You two should
You're
just ask.
great. Stop. You're good.
How old was the most expensive bottle of wine ever sold? How old was the most expensive bottle of wine?
Hayley, you're fast.
Was it the same age as Allyson June Smith?
No,
So
it's
100
much younger. Much younger.
I remember we discussed
Old,
this.
the most expensive bottle of wine ever sold, Allyson.
I'm saying 200 years.
You're saying 200 years. Steve, I can see you've joined the stream. Hello, and thank you for being with us. If you think you know how old the most expensive bottle of wine ever sold was, use the name of your device, followed by the word say, and then how old do you think it was? The most expensive bottle of wine ever sold. Hayley.
82 years old.
82, okay.
Did
Allyson,
you just Google that? Did you
I
just
don't know.
Google
I didn't Google it, but I remember it was worth £500,000. Doug has said I think it was 5,000 years old.
Well,
5,000?
that is quite
It's quite.
It's vinegar. It's vinegar now.
Yeah.
Wine come with a BC label on it, Doug. But there you go. We might have it.
Okay. It was 73 years old.
Okay, I was a little
what did
off.
I say?
Like 80 something.
So you're closer. So technically you did win, Hayley. You won that question.
I mean, but Doug, if you have a 5,000-year-old bottle of wine, let us know.
I have
worth quite a bit.
I have seen them, but like you could still drink a 73-year-old bottle of wine. This is Will's wine corner.
Okay,
Will's sommelier corner of the show.
Will's
I like
wine
that.
corner. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. No, it's 7 a.m.
And it was worth like $500,000, wasn't it?
It was very expensive. I go for about
just a glass, please.
Yeah. If I spend like $10, then I'm like splashing out. You know what I mean?
I went for Aldi's best. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What was the name of the 500-pound bear that keeps breaking into people's homes in Lake Tahoe? Hayley Ellis.
Hank the Tank. And I remember it. What? It was
Allyson.
It's from a film.
What do you think?
It's Frank the Tank.
Does your phone case match your top and your earrings?
Yeah, it does.
Did you put it on specifically for today?
No, this is my everyday phone case, but it does match.
I like it. The question was, what was the name of the 500-pound bear that keeps breaking into people's homes in Lake Tahoe? Hayley Ellis thinks it's Hank the Tank. Allyson June Smith thinks it's Frank the Tank. Either way, it's tank related. Maybe. Could be neither. Could be called Steve. Could be a
It was
lady
the tank.
bear.
It was something the tank.
Was it? Okay. You need to
And
get aggressive,
Allyson
Hayley.
said it was from a film. Siobhan.
What film is what you're
Old
saying? It's
school.
Old
She said it was from old
school. Because I told
Doug
Hayley
thinks
she's
it's
got to watch
Frank.
it. You think, yeah, it's Frank the Tank. Yeah, Doug.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. It was Hank.
Come on! Come
Allyson, I've never
on!
seen a look of disappointment.
Because I was ready to play the excitement horn for Doug and I, but sorry.
The excitement horn. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got 2 more questions for you.
Okay,
Are you
we're ready.
Okay. What movie was a reviewer talking about when they said, if you're a fan of trendy clothes, superficiality, and emptiness, this is the film for you? Kelly Ellis.
Material Girls.
Material Girls.
Starring Hilary Duffy and Hayley Duffy. Didn't realise there was a Hayley Duffy until we discussed that film.
Wow.
I
Was that the film
agree.
they were talking about? Allyson,
Yeah.
you're on the same page. Doug, do you think you
yeah.
know? The question is, what movie was a reviewer talking about? You have a nice little rook there in your rocking chair. What movie was a review talking about when they said, if you're a fan of trendy clothes, superficiality, and emptiness, this is the film for you? The
Could
highest
be any
bid-
film I watched. That review
is-
sounds like every single film I've ever watched.
It could be The Devil Wears Prada.
It wasn't though, because we've already done that another week, Will.
I know, but that's my favorite. One of my favorite movies.
It's a good movie.
That's not true. It might be true. Yeah, it was Material Girls. You're absolutely correct.
Yay,
Which
Hayley.
I've not seen. But all of these movies that we do, they get like so badly panned. I'm just like, I can't wait to watch them. The baby one that we talked about today sounds incredible. No, that's a lie. Okay, final question. Who was voted the best Marvel character? Who was voted the best Marvel character?
Marvel character.
Yeah, with a V.
Nada. Marvel. I know it wasn't a woman.
Oh.
Obviously. Allyson.
Iron Man.
I think it's Iron Man. Okay.
Yeah. I think she's right.
Okay.
I think she's right. I know Spider-Man was on there, but he wasn't number one.
Tom Holland.
Because I remember being shocked it was Iron Man. I thought it would be Superman or Spider-Man, but yeah, Iron Man.
Superman's not
Iron
DC. Oh, yeah, it is
Man.
actually Marvel. I don't know. Don't shout. I don't know. Doug, do you remember who was the number one rated according to an article? Marvel character. Would you like,
According to
would you like-
ranker.com, Doug said, I think she, and therefore I am. It was, I'll tell you, it was Iron Man. You're absolutely correct. People, according to ranker.com, the official site for where people have ranked stuff, it was Iron Man. Who's not my favorite.
There we go. Thanks, Producer Will.
You're so
That was
welcome.
Producer Will's Quiz of the Week.
Quiz of the
every
week.
Friday here on the Hayley and Allyson Show. Thank you, Doug, for making a guess. And Doug is with us every day. So Doug is the person to go to. Very shortly, we're going to be playing a game of True or False, competitive because I make it that way. But we're going to discuss movies for a little bit, Allyson.
Yeah.
Because there's an article on, as producer Will just spoke about, ranker.com. You can rate everything on there. And people have rated the best 80s movies of all time. Now, never heard of this one. It might just be something that was in the States. But number 2 and the best 80s movies of all time is Stripes. You heard of this?
Yeah, no, I have heard of it, but I have not watched it. Early Bill Murray, John Candy, and Dennis Quaid. I have heard of it. You know why we haven't seen it, Hayley? It's a little bit of a boy movie, is what I think.
It's a boy
It looks like a
movie.
boy movie, right? Army, boy movies.
So Stripes is number 2 on the 80s movies of all time. It's on an article.ranker.com. Let us know what your favourite 80s movie is. And we'll tell you where it is on the list of 80s movies of all time. I'm not seeing any of my favourites on here at the minute, but then that's because no one likes what I like. The command to give your device, if you're watching on an Echo Show, can see Teresa has joined us. Good morning, Teresa. If you'd like to get involved and tell us what your favourite 80s movie is, the command to give your device is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your favourite movie. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, you can tell tell us your favourite movie just by typing it in the box there. Go to backchannel.tv. That's backchannel.tv, and you can type it in. Doug, How old are you, Doug? Let us know what your favorite 80s movie is. Doug is
Yeah.
a regular listener of the show. Number one, by the way, greatest 80s movies of all time, E.T., according to this article.
Not surprised by this. I mean, E.T. is a classic. It is still a tearjerker to this day, I think, when you watch it at the end. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Genderless, I would say, right? Because I think the reason why we don't know some of these 80s movies is because we're looking for girly 80s movies. Let's be honest. Like, I want to see Heathers. I want to see, my 80s girly movies. But these are, so E.T. E.T. is number one. I'm not surprised. Number three, a good one, too. You've seen number three, haven't you? Ferris
Yeah,
Bueller's
of course
Day Off.
I have. Good morning to Jeffrey who's joined the stream. Doug has said he's
Jeffrey.
30 years old. Let us know what your favourite 80s film are. That's what we're discussing at the moment. Top 10 or top 20 80s films of all time. They've been ranked according to ranker.com. Number one top 80s film of all time, according to them, is E.T. Have you ever been on the E.T. ride in Orlando?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
So, no, well, it probably was when it came out in the 80s, and it's still there. It's like they've got rid of loads of the old 80s rides, but the ET one is still there. And you basically go on a bike, and it sort of takes you up in the air. And at the end, ET says your name. You have to give them your name at the top, and it'll go bye bye, Hayley. And then you go on it now, and it's like, what is this? Because obviously all the other rides in Orlando Studios are like really advanced. You're going in and out the mouth of the Simpsons, and this the ET ride, so you can basically hear the works of the bike as you're going around. It's like, but there you go. Let us know your favorite 80s TV. 80s TV film. God, it's been a long week, hasn't it? It's Friday.
It
Apologies.
has.
Can't get my words out.
It's Friday. Yeah.
Do you know what
okay,
number 10 is on the list of so there's so many good films in the 80s. If you look at it, John Hughes, like bam, 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 80s, brilliant film, brilliant film, brilliant film. None of them are in the top 10. Number 10, according to this article, which people have rated, by the way, it's not just their opinion. This is what people have rated as the best 80s films of all time. Number 10, Police Academy 5. I mean, can anyone name what happens in any Police Academy films? But Police Academy 5, Assignment Miami Beach is in the top 10 rated 80s films of all time. It's above Rain Man. It's above Rain Man.
I disagree with some of these. Number 20, Child's Play. Okay, great. Loved that horror film. Don't get me wrong. But top 20 80s films? Popeye? No. No.
Yeah, I mean, Raging Bull is 24 on the list. One of the best films of all time, directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci. That's number 24. But Police Academy 5 apparently is well above that. Let us know your opinions.
The Natural? I've never even heard of The Natural. We're not into these listings. I disagree with some of these. Where are some of the 80s? I mean, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Okay, yeah, good one. But again, these are very boyish films, in my opinion. These are definitely... What they did was they took these ratings from a variety of male baseball teams, and they all told them their favorite because, look, it's come on.
Police Academy 5 above Raging Bull. Ridiculous. But let us know if you have a favorite 80s movie. Let us know. Where's the Goonies? Was that 80s?
That's what I mean. The Goonies. I'm trying to think what else were like classic 80s movies.
The Breakfast Club. They're not
Breakfast
on here.
Club. There we go. Breakfast Club 100% should be in the top 80s films.
Madness. Any John Hughes film. Hello Again with Shelley Long. Do you remember that? She choked on a meatball, brought back to life.
Oh, God, I do remember Hello.
That was the film. Any film starring Shelley Long in the 80s was a hit for me, by the way. Money Pit. One of my favourite films of all time.
Pretty in Pink.
Where are they? Where are they on the list? Let us know your favourite 80s film. But before we move on, we're going to be playing True or False next. It's exciting. Our favourite part of the show, isn't it? It is exciting. I was going to tell you about the best game shows of the noughties.
I do want to know about the best game shows. Let's compare to what's going on today in game shows. Yeah. All right.
So the best game show of the noughties. Make a guess. Have you had a look? Do you know what it is? If you have, just pretend you haven't. What do you think is the number one best game show of the noughties?
I mean, look, if we're doing around the world, then I'm going to say The Price is Right.
Price is Right is number 3, Allyson. Number 3 on the list.
Okay. And I haven't even looked at the list yet. Jeopardy? Is Jeopardy up there?
Jeopardy, absolutely correct. Jeopardy was the number one top-rated game show of the 90s. We don't have Jeopardy in the UK. I know what it is because it's featured in every single American TV show. They're always watching
That's
Jeopardy,
exactly
aren't
it.
they? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is at number 5. Deal or No Deal, number 7. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Doug has said Family Feud. I can tell you, Family Feud is on there, Doug. Number 4 of the greatest game
Absolutely.
shows of
Family
all
Feud.
time.
The
Wheel of
Weakest
Fortune.
Link, number 12. Okay.
There you go.
Hollywood Squares. There we go. Did you guys ever have Hollywood Squares here?
We did, but it was called something else, and it was very Z-list celebs on it. It's
Yeah.
like where they're in the boxes, isn't it? And they have
Yes,
to answer
that's
questions.
exactly it. Yeah. Yeah. Hollywood
So there
Squares.
we-
I'm trying to see what else. American Ninja Warrior. Yeah, always exciting.
You know what though? Do you think? I always think, oh, I'd be really good at Ninja Warrior. I don't think I'd be one of those people that falls at the first. Do you know when they take the first step and they just fall in the water and that's it? It's over. It's over in a
This
second.
is where I know Hayley's competitive nature is out of control. The fact that she just made the comment, I always thought I'd be really good at Ninja Warrior.
No, like
I
in
always
my
thought-
head.
Like in my head, no, I am like falling on step number 1. Like I
Yeah.
fall before I get to the I break my ankle on the way to the taping is what happens with me with American Ninja Warrior. Hayley, I always think I could pull it off.
I know. I've got no upper body strength. I tried to do a pull-up in the gym the other day and I couldn't do that. And that was with help, with someone behind me pushing me up. I couldn't do it.
Don't feel alone. Most women, we have very low upper body strength. That is not where our strength is. Our strength is in our legs, as you and I both know, because Hayley has very strong legs.
Yes, I do have very strong legs. Anyway, that's a compliment that my partner gave me. Compliment. Got strong legs. Brilliant. How about you look beautiful instead? Listen, it's time for a game of true or false, our favorite part of the show. It's Friday. It's the deciding day. It's competitive true or false. Now, it's competitive because I make it that way. I hate to lose. That's why I'm not entering Ninja
She really
Warrior,
does. She really does hate to lose. Competitor true or false. Also, Doug, I mean, you play every week. We're very excited. We love that you play along every week. Also, we really miss your riddles. Doug, let's find a riddle soon. We really like the riddle section. Get those riddles going for us again. That would be fun. But until that time, let us get ready for our competitive true or false. Now, yesterday, I can also, as Doug knows, as all of our regular listeners know, I will add you to the official score sheet that I just spilled coffee on. So by all means, you can be a part of the official, you can see the coffee right there, official score sheet. I will add you on. Doug, I'm putting you up there right away. It's Friday. This is the most exciting one. Hayley, Allyson, if you would like to get involved, just let us know. As soon as you start playing along, I'll add you to the score sheet. You don't have to stay for the whole game, though. If you just want to pop in and out and answer a question here or there, you are more than happy to do that. We are more than happy with you to do that. And as the lovely Hayley's told you, it is very easy to get involved. If you are watching on an Echo show, I can see us getting G'd up, getting ready for the competition, then all you have to do, you're already on Backchannel, just use the magic word say and just tell us what you think, true or false. If you are watching on or listening on an audio only, then please just go to backchannel.tv and you can type in your answers there. It's really easy. You don't have to fill out any forms. And while you're there, leave us a little review. Let us know what you think of Backchannel. And then also YouTube. Grass Puddle is usually out there on YouTube. But if you are a YouTube watcher, don't feel you can't get involved because all you got to do is just write in the comment section below and we will get that as well. So many ways to connect with us. But now we would like to connect with you as we play competitive true or false. Hayley, yesterday I won. So why don't you ask me the first question? I've not even looked at them either. I don't do a pre-scan like Hayley does. So
here we go. Question number 1. And like Allyson says, please do get involved. Listen, it costs nothing to get involved because there is no prize. It's just a fun game to wake you up this morning. So please do take part. Lemurs originate from the island of Madagascar. But is that true or is it false? Lemurs originate from the island of Madagascar. True or false? If you think you know and you are watching Alyson's confused face on an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. I can see Enrique has joined the stream. We're playing true or false. If you'd like to get involved, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there if you're on an audio-only Echo. The question was, Lemurs originate from the island of Madagascar. Allyson, is that true or is it false?
True is what jumped in my head first, so I'm gonna go with true. Because as I've learned over the years, you got to trust your gut sometimes. Might be wrong, might be right, but you know what? Trust your gut. So I am saying true. My gut is screaming true. As well
It's
as thank you for the
screaming 'cause you
boiled
had
eggs.
boiled eggs.
I
Yeah, that's exactly why it's
know.
screaming.
Boiled eggs for morning.
I tell you, it's screaming your dog when he's locked in the same room as you. Tim
Hey,
is with us. Lovely Tim. Tim says true. Teresa has got in touch. Teresa says true. Thank you
Teresa.
for making a guess. Moore has joined the stream. We're currently playing true or false. If you'd like to get involved, you can see you on an audio only echo. Go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there. Doug is saying true. Tim's saying true. Teresa's saying true. Allison's saying true. I can tell you, you are all completely correct. It is, of course, true.
Yay!
Lemurs do originate from the island of Madagascar.
Points for everyone. Points across the board. Yay, gang. Yay, gang. Great start. All right. Next question. Johnny Cash is the subject of the movie Walk the Line. Johnny Cash is the subject of the movie Walk the Line. Is that true or is that false?
I believe that's true because he has a song called Walk the Line. So true. I think that's what the film is. I can't
Haley
remember
is
who
saying
plays
true. So again, Johnny Cash is the subject of the movie Walk the Line. Is that true or is that false? Tim in with a true exclamation point. I can hear you. Teresa, true. Thank you, Teresa. You were on this game. Fantastic. What are you saying, Doug? What do you think? Anyone else? Again, Johnny Cash is the subject of the movie Walk the Line. Is that true or is that false? So far, everyone's saying true. Teresa, Tim, Haley, Doug, what are you saying? Do you think true or force? Force. True or force?
True or force? If you're Darth Vader, do
False.
you think force? Was it Joaquin Phoenix who played Johnny Cash in the film? I can't remember. Let us know if you know. For a bonus point, let us know.
Oh, bonus point. Was it Joaquin Phoenix that played?
Bonus point. You're getting really Canadian today.
My mouth is tired. That's what happens when I'm tired. My mouth just creates sounds. When I'm real
Doug,
tired,
you
my
still with
throat
us?
talks too. Doug says true. It is true across the board. And I can tell you all, you are absolutely correct. Johnny Cash is the subject of the movie Walk the Line. Well done, everyone. Points across the board again. Point for Haley. Oh, why did
Tim has said it was Joaquin Phoenix, Reese Witherspoon, and played June Carter. Give Tim a bonus point there, straight in.
Tim gets a bonus point. Tim gets a bonus point. Excellent. There we go.
Here we go. Thank you for taking part. This is competitive, true or false. Only competitive because I make it that way. I hate to lose. Allyson, in the state of Kentucky, it's illegal to carry chicken in your back pocket. In the state of Kentucky, it's illegal to carry chicken in your back pocket. But is that true or is it false? What do you think?
Well, Kentucky seems like the home of chicken, and I feel like, I mean, maybe it is though, because maybe if someone's been arrested, it looks like a weapon. True. I don't know why I'm saying true, but I'm going true. I think it is illegal to carry chicken in your back pocket in the state of Kentucky.
I can see Snowflake's just joined us, and what a strange moment to join on. I can see what Allison's saying there. If we are playing true or false, and Allison's question is, in the state of Kentucky, it's illegal to carry chicken in your back pocket. If you'd like to make a guess, true or false, if you are watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, head to backchannel.tv. In the state of Kentucky, it's illegal to carry chicken in your back pocket. Allison's saying true. Doug's saying false. Teresa's saying false.
So these people have been to Kentucky. I think it's evident who's never been to Kentucky. This girl. All right. Tim, I think that's false, but they might have another weird chicken rule. Probably, Tim. I mean, there's weird chicken rules everywhere.
I can tell you, if you said false to the question, in the state of Kentucky, it's illegal to carry chicken in your back pocket, you all get a point. It is false.
Across the board.
Tim, it's not chicken, but it's actually illegal to carry ice cream in your back pocket in Kentucky. So there you go. Who would carry an ice cream in the back pocket? Because it would
I
melt. I don't know.
Good rule, though, I guess, right? For laundry
see
bills,
some-
good rules. I don't
I
know.
can see some more people have joined the stream. Hello to Mackenzie and a good morning to Heather. We're currently playing True or False. If you'd like to get involved, make a guess. Do so. If you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is right there. Is the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by true or false. If you are listening on an audio only Echo, and Allyson look this morning, you can go to backchannel.tv and you can type your answer in there. Or if you're on YouTube, just type in the box below. Doug has said, who would want ice cream in their pocket? Exactly, Doug.
Yeah.
Not me. Here we go. True or false? Allyson, give me a question.
Okay. A is the letter that appears most commonly in the English language. A is the letter that appears most commonly in the English language, which I cannot speak.
You cannot
Is
speak.
that true or is that false? My mouth is not working with me today. A is the letter that appears most commonly in the English language. Is that true or is that false?
I'd say it's Canadian because they're a boot.
Boot.
I don't think it's A. I think it is a vowel. I think it's probably going to be E. Heather's got involved. She says, are you saying true, Heather, to that? It says, you say yes. Is it true? Are you saying that's true?
Yeah.
Or are you agreeing that Allyson can't pronounce this morning, Heather, which I would agree with as well.
Again,
Hey. I think it's E. I think
the
it's
question, in case you're wondering, is A is the letter that appears most commonly in the English language. Is that true or is that false? Hayley has said false. Heather has said true. Teresa has said false. What are you saying out there, everyone? What are you saying? Get involved. A. Canadians, we probably say A a lot, but it's
You say A
EH.
a lot. Yeah.
A. Did you ever hear the joke about how they named Canada?
Go on. What's the joke?
So, well, it's how did they name Canada? So they decided to draw letters out of a hat. So here's what they did: they had all the letters out of a hat, and the Canadian was drawing it, and he said, "All right, the new name of the country will be C, eh? And A,
A.
D, A,
Hey.
hey, Canada." There we go.
Hey.
Doug has said false. So far we have Hayley. Oh, the question again is A is the letter that appears most commonly in the English language. Is that true or is that false? Hayley has said false. Heather has said true. Teresa has said false. Doug has said false. Tim, where are you? I'm giving you another second because I know sometimes there's a little delay, but you are a competitive force. Tim is saying false. I can tell you if you said false, you are correct. And Hayley, it is even the letter E. You are correct. So I'm giving you a bonus point because you deserve it.
Oh, yes.
Yep,
Thanks,
you deserve it.
Allyson.
So points across the board, except for Teresa. Don't worry about it. No, not Teresa. Heather. Don't worry about it, Heather. We will get another point another day. That is fine. Good job. Points across the board. Okay, there we go. Next question.
Here we go. Don't worry, there is nothing to lose because there is nothing to gain. There is no
Nothing.
prize. It's just a little bit of fun to wake you up this morning. And Allyson, the line to be or not to be, that is the question, appears in the play Macbeth. But is that true or is it false? Now, Allison's from a theatrical background. So the line to be or not to be, that is the question, appears in the line Macbeth. True or false? If you'd like to make a guess, you can see Hermione has joined us. Good morning, Hermione. You are on an Echo show, so you just need to go to backchannel.tv if you'd like to make a guess. So if you're on an audio-only Echo, head to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there.
Yeah.
Allyson, I hope you didn't look at what Tim's answer just come through on the screen.
In all honesty, I was going to say the answer anyway because I do know I had to study this play a lot in university. Yeah. So it's false. It's false. I was astonished, though, as soon as we said Shakespeare and then Hermione joined, which is a very Shakespearean name. So good timing, Hermione.
The question again was the line to be or not to be. That is the question. Appears in the play Macbeth. Allyson saying false. Tim's saying false, and he's put in brackets. I think it's Hamlet. Teresa is saying false. If you'd like to make a guess, you're watching on an Echo show. The way to do so, you say the name of your device that begins with an A. We can't say a name. She starts talking. Followed by the word say, followed by true or false. Device, say, true or false. If you're listening on an audio only Echo.
You're totally right, Tim. You're totally right. Doug says false. Doug is saying false. So Tim has said false. Teresa said false. Doug has said false. I have said false. So far, we're falsing it everywhere. We're falsing left, right, and center. Heather, do you want to play this round? No pressure, just wondering. We'll give you a few more seconds. Again, to be or not to be? Is that the question appears in the play Macbeth? True or false? Tim says false. He thinks it's Hamlet. I think Tim's right. Because I don't want to give it away.
That's an AMSR show now. Let us know if you would like to make a guess. Last time to do it. Hello to Brody, who's joined the stream. We're currently playing true or false. Tim's saying false. Teresa's saying false. Doug's saying false. The question was, one more time, the line to be or not to be, that is the question, appears in the play Macbeth. If you said false, you all get a point. Of course you do. And quite right, Tim. It's from Hamlet. Let's give Tim a little bonus point there. Of course it is. Hamlet.
Tim gets a bonus point. Tim gets a bonus point.
Tim said it might also be a line from Baby Geniuses. Call back to earlier in the show, Tim.
Which we all know and love off by heart. Baby Geniuses. All right, Hayley. Sorry.
Thanks.
Sometimes I forget that it is my turn to do a job. All right. A starfish usually has 5 arms. Is that true or is that false? This is an easy question. Is that true or is that false? A starfish usually
But are
has...
the arms, though? Are the arms the little pointy things? Are they arms? So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, true. If they're arms, they might not be arms. They might be like something else. They might be like tentacles or...
It's true. That is true. Teresa has said true. I think we can work under the assumption that we are assuming they are arms. Yeah, I'll give you that, Hayley.
Teresa's on the true train with me.
True. She's there. She's on that train. You guys are getting served a drink. Here we go. Who else is going to join them on the train? Hayley will divvy up coffee out of her thermostat for all of you.
Allyson bought me this.
I keep saying thermostat.
If you weren't here earlier in the show, Allyson very kindly ordered me a
thermos
so I could pour a drink while we're on air. She didn't size it up properly. That is the size of my thermos. Brody is joining the stream. Brody, if you'd like to get involved, play true or false, it's absolutely free to do so because there is no prize. You can go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there. Doug has said true. Tim's saying, I think that's true, but it might be a trick. That's what I'm thinking, Tim.
He's a tricky trickster.
Teresa's saying true.
Again, the question is, a starfish usually has 5 arms. Is that true or is that false? Everyone so far has been on the true train, including Hayley, and I can tell you all, you are absolutely correct. Yes, there is 5 arms on a starfish.
Can you tell someone's got a new sound effects board? Hey, Tim has bought. Maybe Allyson thought Hayley was very tiny.
It has been a while since I've seen her. She's been working out lots. She's fading away. I'm like, I don't know what she can hold anymore. I mean, she's...
So just for a little, we've got a little WhatsApp group, me and Allyson, producer Will. I sent a picture of my daughter holding it, Tim, just so Allyson could see how small it was. Good morning, by the way. If you're not watching an Echo Show, we're talking about a thermos. Allyson ordered me a thermos from Amazon. Didn't check the sizing.
It's the same size as her hand, everyone. It is the size.
Shots of coffee in a minute. Here we go. True or false? If you'd like to get involved, do so. Here is the question. The Mississippi River. Spell Mississippi, Allyson.
Mississippi.
The Mississippi River is the longest river in the world. Is that true or is it false? The Mississippi River is the longest river in the world. True or false? What are you saying, Allyson?
I feel it's false. Isn't the Nile the longest river? I think it's false. I it might be the Nile. I think it's the longest, but I do believe the Mississippi River is not the longest river. Mississippi. River is not the longest. But what are you guys saying out there? Are you backing me? Are you behind me? I'm saying false. The Mississippi River is not the longest. False.
Allyson saying false. What do you think at home if you are watching on an Echo Show? The command to give your device is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can get involved that way. Tim is saying false. Maybe it's the Amazon River. Teresa is saying false. Allyson has said false. If you'd like to make a guess, do so now. The question was, the Mississippi River is the longest river in the world. True or false? Doug is saying false.
Yeah.
If anyone else would like to make a guess, do so now. You've got about 5 seconds before I reveal the answer. Da, 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 da.
Do you know this one? Do you know what the longest river in the world is, Hayley?
I don't know what the longest river in the world is, but I do know what the longest show on a Friday feels like. 8 a.m. We're here till this Friday. Good
Tim
morning.
says maybe the
Join us.
Amazon River. I
Mm.
hope in the answer it does tell us what river, because I am curious.
Okay, I can tell you. Here we go. Here's a reveal. The Mississippi River is the longest river in the world. If you said false, you're absolutely correct. It wasn't the Amazon. Allyson, you were right. It's the Nile.
Yeah! Woohoo! Doug gets a point. Tim gets a point. Teresa gets a point. Nice.
Have you
Nice,
ever
gang.
have you ever been to Egypt?
No, I haven't been to Egypt.
I
Have
only
you been
asked
to
that
Egypt?
question because I have, yes, and that's why I asked the question.
That's what she wants to go into.
We went on the Nile, on a boat on the Nile, and they had
Ooh.
these are these shisha pipes
Yeah,
that they have in
shisha.
Egypt. Anyway, the guy come over and said, "Do you want to have a go on the shisha pipe?" And he had one tooth in his head that was brown, and he was blown on it. Then he went to give it to me, and I was like, oh, even before
I'm
COVID, I was like,
fine,
no,
thanks.
absolutely fine.
I'm
And we're playing
fine.
true. We're playing true or false. Allyson, give me a question. Well
All
done
right.
to everyone. Well done to Teresa. Well done to Doug. Well done to Tim. All correct.
Okay. Magnifera indica is the scientific name for a mango. Mangifera, Mangifera, Mangifera indica is the scientific name for a mango. Is that true or is that false?
Good morning, Snowflake, who's joined the stream. You're having problems getting in touch. You've said, grrr. Can you say it again, Allyson? Because I'm not sure if your pronunciation is. You're going to sway me on this.
Mangifera, Mangifera. Am I wrong? Mangifera?
I don't know. It's just amusing me.
Mangifera indica, I can say that part, is the scientific name for a mango. Is that true or is that false?
I have no idea. I've never heard it before, but I've never heard anything pronounced like that before. So I don't know. I'm just going to buy time until someone makes a guess.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Teresa's saying true. I'm going with Teresa. I'm going to say
Okay.
true.
You're going with true?
Teresa has said, though, no idea, but I'm saying true.
And true.
So
Teresa's like, I'm not backing ya. Snowflake has said dragon ice. Great to hear about it. What about dragon ice? I want to know more. Snowflake. Tim has said he's guessing false. Okay, so Hayley has said true. Teresa has said true. Tim has said false. Snowflake has said dragon ice. What are you saying out there, everyone? What are you saying? Doug is saying false. Doug has said false. Great. So we got Teresa, Tim, Doug. I think what's the question? Snowflake, no problem. The question is, okay, so bear with my pronunciation here, Snowflake. Mangifera indica is the scientific name for a mango. Mangifera indica is the scientific name for a mango. What do you think? Doug is saying false. Yeah, Doug, we gotcha. So Teresa and Hayley have said true. Tim and Doug have said false. Snowflake, we're still waiting to hear if you want to answer. Otherwise,
by the way, Allyson, just while we're waiting, I can see Sylvia and Edward have joined the stream. We're currently playing true or false. Dead easy to get involved because you're watching on an Echo show. All you need to do is the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by true or false. If you'd like to get involved, no pressure, because there is no prize, literally nothing. You can't win a single thing.
All right, Snowflake, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds, and then I'm going to reveal the answer to Magnifera. Magnifera indica is the scientific name for a mango. Is that true or is that false? That might be the Latin Magnifera indica.
Snowflake is saying trolls. So I think that's a mix of true and false.
I like your style, Snowflake. Dragon ice. You're not committing. I appreciate that. Well, I can tell you all.
Come on.
It's true.
Oh, I said true.
Yeah,
yes,
you did.
Come on.
No, that is true. So you and I believe it is Teresa. Is Teresa?
Teresa.
Yeah, you and Teresa got the points. Oh, sorry, I touched the screen. Ignore that. You and Teresa. So Hayley gets a point. Teresa gets a point. But the rest of you, we love your involvement. Snowflake, I like Troll. Trolls, I like it. I like it. I like what you're doing there. I appreciate it, Snowflake.
Hello to Glimmer, who's just joined the stream. We're currently playing True or False. We've got 2 more questions left. If you'd like to take part, do so. Listen, there's absolutely nothing to lose because there's absolutely nothing to gain. There is no prize, but you just win. It's just a little bit of fun to wake you up this Friday morning. If you would like to get involved and you are listening on an audio-only echo, then you just need to go to backchannel.tv, type your answer in there. While you're there, why not hit the leave a review button? Let us know what you think of Backchannel, or if you're watching on an Echo show. Good morning. All you need to do is name your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. So here we go. Allyson.
Snowflake has said Trolls is true and false. So Snowflake, I like your combination of the two. No points.
Sneaky,
no
sneaky.
Points. Yeah.
Here we go. There were 236 episodes of Friends. Is that true? Or is it false? Hello to Rick, who's joined the stream. There are 236 episodes of Friends. True or false? If you'd like to make a guess, the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're on an audio-only echo, go to backchannel.tv. What are you saying, Allyson?
We have talked about this before. It is true. We have talked about this before. Yeah. Because it was 230 something. So, I mean, Will might have like shed a point, an episode here or there, but I'm pretty sure it's like the 230 mark. So I'm just going to say true.
Teresa is
Teresa's
saying true
with me.
also.
Yeah.
Could there be any more episodes of Friends? Let us know. And the question was, there were 236 episodes of Friends. Is that true or is it false? If you'd like to make a guess and are watching on an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only echo like Snowflake, just go to backchannel.tv. You can type in whatever you want to say, which is exactly what Snowflake has done by saying echo. Tim has said, I'll say false. That means it would have been on 10 years.
Okay.
It wasn't a while, though, Tim. Was on a while.
Doug is also saying false. It's 235. Okay. Yeah. I'm saying true. Teresa and I are on the true train. Tim and Doug are on the false train. Snowflake, you've never heard of that show. You've never heard of Friends. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Are you? You live in North America. You live in
Netflix. Have you heard of Netflix? Here we go. There were 236 episodes of Friends. I can tell you that if you said true, you were correct.
Woo!
So well done, Allyson. Well done, Teresa. Doug, no, it was 236 episodes of Friends. And Tim, I think it was on for 10 years. Producer Will, can you let us know? Let us know. Tell us how many years was Friends on. Snowflake. Friends is a TV show starring Jennifer Aniston, Matt LeBlanc, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, and Matthew Perry.
Very well done.
Out of a bunch of 50-year-olds who do absolutely nothing but sit in a coffee shop. Hi, Will.
Hiya. Friends ran for 10 series from 1994 to 2004.
There we go.
Tim, it was that long. Friends was going nowhere. It was going nowhere. Yeah.
When I first started watching Friends, it was because my sister was watching it, and I was just like there. I was pretending, oh, I hate this show. I don't want to watch this. Can't we watch Cartoon Network? That's what I used to say when she was watching Friends. But by the end, I was like clapping along. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe she got off the plane.
Yeah, exactly.
I was very invested by the end of it. Spoiler alert.
Snowflake. Thanks, Will. There you go. True or false? Hello to Sheila, who's just joined the stream. Good morning, Sheila. Snowflake has said they were born in New York. I'd love to live in New York. Glimmer has got involved as well. Right, we've got one more question left before we finish, but stick around because the lovely Liv Harrison is up next with her show Live Every Day, and she is an absolute joy, that woman, so stick around for her. But Allyson, give us the last question.
All right, here we go. It's a day of hard pronunciations for me with these. A chiropodist. Is that how you think you'd say it? A chiropodist? Chiropodist?
That's the one. Yeah, chiropodist. You make it sound like a Harry Potter spell.
I sure chiropodist you. No, a chiropodist, that took me a minute. A chiropodist, it's early, is someone who puts horseshoes on horses. A chiropodist is someone who puts horseshoes on horses. Is that true or is that false?
False. I'm saying false because I know what a chiropodist does. And I would
But-
not want to do that job for any love nor money.
But do you know what a chiropodist does?
Chiropodist. Do you know what?
Chiropodist. And then, yeah. Okay.
Teresa's
so-
saying false like me. Teresa knows.
Oh,
Come on,
Snowflake has left. Snowflake, bye. We'll see you again, Snowflake. Thank you for joining us. Gabby's joined the stream. Hi, Gabby. All right, so far, the question again. A chiropodist is someone who puts horseshoes on horses. Is that true or is that false? Haley
Come
has
on.
said
It's
false.
so easy. If you mind you, it's only easy if you know the answer, isn't it? Tim is saying false.
Has said
Yep.
false. Tim has said
I'm saying
false.
false. I'm saying false.
Everyone seems to be on the false caboose.
False
So
caboose. Doug, are you still with us? Would you like to make a guess? Gabby, you just come in just at the right moment, Gabby. If you'd like to make a guess, you can do so. If you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv.
a chiropodist is someone who puts horseshoes on horses. Doug is also saying false. So it's false across the board. I can tell you all that you are absolutely correct. You all get points. That's a point for Haley and a point for Doug and a point for Tim. Did Teresa join in on this one? I don't know if she did. I don't think she
Teresa did. She said false as well. She did.
Sorry, Teresa. I gotcha.
You've been docking our Teresa points. Teresa, by the way, I think this is your first time on the show. Is it, Teresa? Thank you for taking part.
Thank you.
Allyson, who won overall?
Overall, today it is a tie between Tim and our new player, Teresa. Great job, you two. You came in at a tie of 10 points. Well done. Between Haley and I, Haley won.
That's all I need to hear. Who won again, Allyson?
Haley is the winner. And Haley, you would have even won even if I didn't give you that extra point, just so you know. You still would have won.
Good to hear.
That's a
thank
real
you
win.
for everyone for taking part. What a fun game this morning. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you to Tim. Thank you to Doug. Thank you to everyone else who made a guest this morning and contributed towards the show. We are back on Monday morning, 6 till 8 a.m. Tim has said, does Haley win a new Thermos? I hope so, Tim. Lovely Allyson has ordered me the smallest thermos in the world. Maybe Sheila has said, have a great weekend. You have a great weekend, Sheila. Stick around. The lovely Liv Harrison is up next. She is a ray of sunshine, that woman. What an absolute delight she is. She is here 8 till 10. Following Liv Harrison is the Jam and Rennie show. Then it's the Anthony Davis show. Then it's Hal Rudnick. And then it's Mario Smith. Teresa has said, thanks for brightening my morning. Oh, well, thank you, Teresa, for making
Teresa, thank you for brightening ours. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. And please join us again on Monday.
Yeah, Doug has said the riddle will be back Monday as well. Hopefully it will be, Doug. And hopefully we'll see you next week. Stick around on Backchannel, though, for lovely Liv Harrison. And we'll hopefully see you Monday, 6 till 8 a.m. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend. See ya.